What is going on, guys? EZA9 here, and welcome back to Black Desert Online. So, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different as well as last time. So, we're going to be doing a fail stacking guide. Yes, a fail stacking guide. For everyone that doesn't know what fail stacks are, this is going to be hopefully very helpful in understanding exactly how to make them, how to take advantage of them, and how to get those bigger upgrades on your gear. We're going to start off by essentially, I bought a Kriya shield. These are very, very good to stack on because they're really cheap. 25k to be exact. They're really, really cheap to stack on, so these are really, really good essential item to doing fail stacks with. So what I'm essentially going to do is throw in stacks into this shield, and after I have stacks on the shield, I then switch to another character and then make stacks in that character. I'll show you what I mean now. So basically, Black Spirit here is going to help us out here, hopefully. Hopefully, you know, luck's not always in our favor, but we can enhance this up to plus 10, right? Plus 10 is what we can enhance this to, because it is a weapon. Or sorry, plus 7, my bad, not 10. So we have a guaranteed plus 7, right? Now everything plus 7 is going to be a stack. Is in turn should be a stack. That's what we're trying to do. So if you look here, the force number is 2, right? The force number is 2. So we don't want to spend any more than 2 stones on this shield. You see, it went through first try. Okay, cool. Now it is 3, so we don't want to spend any more than 3 on the shield. Went through on the second one. Now it is at plus 9, and the thing is 5. So we're going to throw in 5 stones, and if it fails, we're then going to switch characters and add another 5 stones into that character, trying to get this to plus 10. Okay, so once again, we are at 0 stacks. We have 10 stones. We're going to throw in a total of up to 5. As you see, the item did not go through. So you then put both in your inventory, head to your local bank, drop both in, hit escape, and change characters. Then you go back into your bank, you take out the shield, you take out the stones, you then input the Kriya shield again, and you go another 5 stones. Now there it goes. It went through at exactly 5. So now it says the upgrade is 7. Now you have 2 options here. You can either just stay on this character and make 7 stacks with these black stones, or you can go back to the other one and throw in 2 stones and see if it goes through. Now, what I recommend to do is you stay on the same character and put 7. Why? Because you're making stacks. And actually, it went through on 5 and didn't even need the 7. So now we're at plus 11, right? We're at plus 11, and you have 11 black stones required to force. So what does that mean? It means you should put in up to 10 to 11 stones into your next fail stack. And by the way, guys, this number right here, this green number, is your fail stacks. Like all gear, Kriya shield needs to be repaired. So you need to take it to a blacksmith and give it its durability back by 10 for each of a Kriya shield. Okay, so just like I said I was going to do, we're going to take this Kriya shield and we're going to stack into it. And boom, it went through at 2. So now you're at 17. Now, roughly around 11 and 12 stacks, you're going to want to look up a fail stack chart. To do this, simply go on the internet and type in fail stack chart. I will leave a link in the description for a fail stack chart in case you guys want to use the one I am using. but this one says at 18 stacks it'll go through. However, I'm gonna hopefully get something under that. But we're just gonna put in all 9 stones here and see if it goes through. Okay, so plus 13 has been, we got plus 13. Okay, guys, so we got plus 13 to plus 14, and plus 15 are going to be 25 stacks each. They are the hardest 2 upgrades to get before try and test. Okay, so in order to get these, it takes a ton of stones to get these normally. If you get them on a couple tries, you have good luck. If you don't, so be it. But do not, if your item is green, especially if it's green, like a green weapon, like a Uria, or like a green armor like Grunnel or Heave, or something like that, then you should definitely not force upgrade this thing to 15 or 14. Because you're gonna gain a ton of stacks. This number here, they're your stacks, will go flying up with the 13 to 14 up, or 13, 14, and then also 15 upgrade. So we're gonna throw stones in. As you see, every single one of them failed, and we're at 7 stacks now. Alright guys, so I decided to head back onto my main and go for some more stacks on there instead of the other one. Now same thing, I'm taking the Kriya shield, I'm popping it in, and it says a total of 23 to force. However, this is also plus 13, keep that in mind. Plus 13 is where you can start making stacks, guys. As I said, plus 13 to 14 and 14 to 15 is where the stacks come in. So, based on the fail stacking chart, plus 13 goes through at 20 stones, so just start popping them in there. If it goes through, it goes through. Wow, look at that, it went through, right? So that's just good luck on my part. Now, is it good luck for me actually? No, I wanted stacks. But now you have a plus 14 here that you can use on another character and make more stacks on it. So just like before, you're gonna put everything back in your bank. You're gonna change character to the one that has stacks. Alright, so we're on another character. We're gonna go ahead and open up the Black Spirit. Go enhancement. You say it's plus 7 right now. As you see, we're now at plus 11. We are out of black stones for the weapon, but I did manage to get a pretty good amount for the armor off camera, so we'll see how that goes. And now you see I also have a plus 13 Armor of Hercules Might. This is just something I've been stacking on. As you see, it just gives weight limit. It's not a great armor piece, and it's really cheap to come by normally, so I usually pick this up. And it's usually one of my primary stacking items. However, its durability is pretty low, so give me one moment. Now, we're going to pray to the RNG gods and hope it does not go through. I usually cover my face when I do it. This is just what I do. You guys can do the same thing. It don't matter. It seems to help me a lot of times. Other times it fucks me in the ass. As you can see, we're at 19 stacks. Now, we do not, I repeat, we do not want to lose these stacks. So, we are not going to sit here and keep using this Armor of Hercules Might much longer. Also out of stones, so we're gonna have to give me one moment to buy some more stones here. Alright guys, so I have another 8 stones here. Pray to the RNG gods. As you can see, we have 27 stacks made. Now, here is where I'm going to stop using black stones and go to the more expensive shit to ensure that I can get up to try stacks, which is what I'm going for here. So I'm gonna run down here. I'm gonna pop that in there. Okay, so as you see, concentrated magical blackstone armor. To create this, you're gonna take 2 blackstones and 1 hard crystal shard. Or hard black crystal shard, sorry. Same, it's basically the same thing. And then Pry Gloves Hercules Might is what I have here. I have made this previously, same way, just keep stacking and get past 15. It just happened to go through when I was upgrading it, and now I have a Pry Glove here. So this is what I use to get my Try. Now if this goes through, I'm going to be very upset, but let's hope to God it fails. And we just lost all our stacks. So here's where, this is where usually where I would basically, you know, take a break from the game and rage quit basically, because that's all, that right there is probably one of the most cancerous things in this game, is when stuff like that happens. Again, you're usually pushing, you know, now see, this is a useless item too. Like, no one's gonna buy duo gloves of Hercules Might. I mean, someone could. I mean, it's always possible, but no one ever really truly buys something like this. So normally, you would normally just save this again, and then, you know, go for try at, you know, around the same area. So probably around 25 stacks, go try on it, and then just automatically get it to fail, because that way you're creating, because those bigger stones create 3 stacks a pop. So we were at 27. That would have brought us to 30 stacks right there, and that would have been enough to start for the try. But unfortunately, it didn't happen like that, but that's just how things go sometimes. Honestly, our luck was really good as far as when we didn't want things to go through. So that's just fail stacking, guys. It's just how it goes sometimes. But that's pretty much the basics of it. So basically, I'm gonna explain it really quickly here. So essentially, you are going to take one character, you're gonna create stacks on it, just keep popping in items, and it's the easiest thing to make fail stacks when you have a new character with new gear, because you can basically, some fails that, or put it this way, if you have a plus, let's say you have a plus, say you have a plus 10, right? A plus 10 weapon, but your armor is plus 5, right? Well, let's say while you're stacking into your armor piece, you get it to plus, let's say plus 8, right? We'll get you to plus 8. I believe plus 8 around there is actually a force of 7 stones. Well, let's say you throw in 7 stones and it doesn't go through, right? Okay. So you have 7, now you have 7 stacks there. Now you can change another character, do the same thing, throw in another 7 stones, and if it goes through, it goes through. If it doesn't, go to the next character, 7 stones, and eventually it'll go through, right? Well, now you have 7 stacks on each character. What does that mean? It means it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to upgrade that plus 10 to plus 11 and up, because you have 7 stacks already there for you. So now you can go back, take that plus 10, put it in there, or, yeah, plus 10 and put it in there, and, you know, stack on it a couple times. Or take that plus 10 and stack on it a couple times. Get it to, you know, plus, get the stacks to plus, like, I think plus 10 is like 15 is the cap on plus 10. I could be wrong on that. It might even be 12 or somewhere around there. But, you know, take that 7 stacks, get it to 12 stacks on each character until that fucker goes through. And now you have 1 that went through and another 3 stacks that are plus 12 for the next upgrade. See what I'm doing here? So basically, we're using our fails as an advantage rather than as a way of rage quitting and quitting the game entirely. Now right here is a different story entirely, because I was going for a try stack and right when I wanted that tri-stack, it happened to go through. And previously, in the other character, the that shield went through, I believe, right? Did it not go through? Pretty sure it went through. Yeah, that shield went through. And that's just sometimes how it goes. Sometimes your fail stacks just, don't go in your favor. So now, I'm back at 0 on everyone but one character that has a whole 1 stack. That's just how things go. But that's just the hardship of getting, Try. Try is the harder one to get simply because of how many stacks you need to get it, or get the highest chance of getting it, which I actually believe it caps out at 44. But most people start off doing it around 30 to 35, around that zone. Most of my stuff has gone through at about 34, 38 stacks, right around there. So that's pretty much the gist of it, though. Hopefully this video helps you guys out learning how to fail stack, and if you are doing it wrong, please switch to this way, because this is the most cost-effective way of doing things without spending over your budget. I mean, I used to also spend, I don't know, probably like 18 plus mil trying to get plus 15, and I'm going up to like 44 something stacks. That is a stack for try and even probably tet that you should not be stacking into plus 15 for, if you know what I'm saying. So hopefully this will help you guys out. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you like the video, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more BDO. Let me know what you guys want to see. Recommend some games to me. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace.